You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started.
What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Oh, gentlemen, Coach Greg Adams called this down to the letter. He called it. He was right on the money. Now, if you guys will remember, I recently did a video entitled How HMT Could Kick Off, where I talked about how the divorce rate over in China was starting to skyrocket because of the outbreak. Well, gentlemen, I saw Coach Greg Adams' community tab last night, and here it is in America. Now, this article was published on the 24th of March. Divorce rates jumping in outbreak quarantined couples. Oh yeah, gentlemen. Oh yeah. Divorce filings are skyrocketing from quarantine weary and financially stressed couples, according to top matrimonial attorneys who are experiencing a 50% rise in inquiries from potential clients. Gentlemen, we know who files the majority of divorces in the States. It is women. According to leading Manhattan family law experts, some couples forced to spend time together while quarantined in cramped apartments or even palatial pads haven't fared well during the outbreak. Making matters worse, dramatic sways in the financial markets will further spur a wave of wealthy divorces because richer spouses may decide they want out while their net worth dips, potentially helping them to avoid larger settlements, legal experts say. Well. So even the rich and elite men are not immune to a good old-fashioned divorce rape. And make no mistake about it, gentlemen, these guys are going to get divorce raped. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if a few people came up missing and a hockey mask was involved. I'm just saying. NYC power divorce attorney William D. Zabel. Wouldn't be surprised if he ended up on somebody's hit list. A founding partner of Shelf, Roth, and Zabel told Page 6, "We've had an increased amount of calls in the past week from people seeking representation for divorce proceedings. A 50% increase. And I have been hearing the same from my colleagues at other firms." Yeah, so much for quote unquote love, gentlemen. No, these women are deciding to jump ship. It is what it is. Zabel, whose clients have included Jane Welch during her divorce from late GE CEO Jack Welch, billionaire George Soros, golfer Greg Norman, Howard Stern, and Matt Lauer, explained. People who have enjoyed busy lives suddenly find themselves confined together at a time of increased anxiety. He added, if wealthy people are looking for a rationale for divorce, an economic downturn is often a motivation. the net worth of the moneyed spouse is lowered, and therefore a settlement could be lower. I anticipate there will be a number of high-profile divorce cases in the coming months. And he is not lying about that one. Gentlemen, remember these 3 words. Familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah, that's exactly what's being played out here. Melissa Thone, a couples therapist and the clinical director of the Ackerman Institute for the Family in NYC, told the Post, many fights coming out of this will stem from not having space and being overwhelmed. Adding that in Qian, China, requests for divorce from couples coming out of the months-plus long quarantines cannot be processed fast enough. Gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, Coach Greg Adams called this to the letter. So yes, gentlemen, I would definitely say pray for the men who are married during this time. If they can't do like I did and get out, they're going to be absolutely raked over the coals later on in divorce. Because if this is affecting the rich population, you combine that with the people who've already started having domestic violence issues, guess what? This is a powder keg. Anybody who would scratch that. Any man after this outbreak gets under control who decides to get married, I will have zero sympathy for you. None whatsoever. Because let's be perfectly honest about something, gentlemen. The relationship dynamic will be forever changed after this. It will. Men are going to start calculating how much they spent and what they got. They know that their return on investment is always going to be negative. The price of, sex, that's going to drastically drop now. So, gentlemen, this right here is actually a blessing in disguise for men. And I'm going to explain how. Now, if you decide to take on a woman after this blows over, you now have the power to be as choosy, as petty as women are. Now, I know because of the bell curve, we men are a lot more forgiving and we're able to compartmentalize certain things about women. If a woman has, big breasts and you're a breast man, she might look like a fucking gargoyle and she got some big titties. No, gentlemen, don't do that. Now you can say, I don't want a single mother. I don't want a fat woman. I don't want an overly tattooed woman. I don't want any sort of bad meat bag behavior. I don't want that. Guess what, gentlemen? Now it is no longer men have to quote unquote take what they can get. It's now I'm going to get what I want. And if you don't fit those criteria that I set forth, guess what? Next. Oh yeah. You're going to have the power, gentlemen. So use it. Let these women know I'm no longer going to put up with you. You cross me one time, you're out on your flat behind. You are gone. So, gentlemen, stand by to stand by, because I guarantee you there will be some HMT scenarios coming out of this outbreak. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, gentlemen, read this short article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power's out. So guess what? After this, now that we know that feminism is out on its butt, guess what else is going to be out on its butt? The marriage rate, the divorce rate. Men are going to see this and say, nope, I refuse to get married. Even more men are going to go their own way. And it's going to be lovely. Well, that's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.